Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Today is Tuesday, October 1st, 2024. Got a happy birthday shout outs going out to Amanda Litton and Julie Rigo. So, without further ado, here's a birthday song for the two of you. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Julie. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another year gone away. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Day today. It's your happy birthday day today. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Julie. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Wow, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Day today. It's your happy birthday day today. God bless you, girls, and have many, many, many more birthdays. All right. And then how about them Shin Show fans? It's a number one fan appreciation day. And so we got fans out there like Ji Dueker, Tracy Holtzman, Savann Murphy Beason, Ann Williams Briscoe, a.k.a. my mommy, Ken and Becky Tackett, Lori Moore, a.k.a. Lori Taylor, a.k.a. Thumper, and Rico Murphy and Jarvis Johnson. Those are your Shen Show shout outs for today. We're going to jump right on into the weather forecast. It's plentiful sunshine. High today's temperature was 74 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north to northwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Mostly clear skies overnight, low temperatures of 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be out of the west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then for Wednesday, October the 2nd, mainly sunny skies with high temperatures of 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight, low temperatures of 48 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable south to southeast at about 4 miles per hour. And then for Thursday, October of the 3rd, mainly sunny skies with high temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight, low temperatures of 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Friday, October the 4th, sunny skies, high temperatures of 83 degrees Fahrenheit, winds east to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable directly out of the east at about 4 miles per hour. Saturday, October the 5th, mainly sunny skies. High temperatures around 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight, low temperatures of 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5 day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, Sunday, October the 6th. Mainly sunny skies, highs near 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight, low temperatures of 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5 day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, brought to you today by Helping Hands thrift store, that um, diner, and foster care closet, located at 416 South Fifth Street, St. Charles, Missouri. Stop on in, boy. I tell you what, you're going to get a meal that you won't forget, and you're going to get some bargains that you will not forget either. So get on over there. And just remember that any donation money will go to help the uh, foster care kids. So hop on over. They've got a $10, a 10 punch uh, card now that after your 10 punches, you get $20 worth of store credit. And I'm telling you what, folks, that goes a long, long ways over there at that store. So go ahead and stop on in. Say hi to Tim and Bev and get a great big smile free of charge. All right, we're going to do a song today because it's been on my mind. Song lyrics, Lord, I hope this day is good. It's a Ann Williams tune. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, have you forgotten me? I've been praying to you faithfully. I'm not saying I'm a righteous man, but Lord, I hope you understand. I don't need fortune and I don't need fame. Send down the thunder, Lord, send down the rain. But when you're planning just how it will be, plan a good day for me. I said, Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. You've been the king since the dawn of time. All that I am asking is a little less crime. It might be hard for the devil to do, but it would be easy for you. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord. I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Another one of those religious songs that he has out there is I Believe in Love. I don't believe in superstars, organic food, and foreign cars. I don't believe the price of gold, the certainty of growing old. That right is right and left is wrong, and north and south can't get along. That east is east and west is west, and being first is always best. But I believe in love. I believe in babies. I believe in mom and dad. And I believe in you. Well, I don't believe that heaven waits for only those to congregate. I like to think as God is love, He's down below, He's up above. He's watching people everywhere. He knows who does and doesn't care. And I'm an ordinary man. Sometimes I wonder who I am, but I believe in love. I believe in music. I believe in magic. And I believe in you. I know with all my certainty what's going on with you and me is a good thing. It's true. I believe in you. I don't believe virginity is as common as it used to be in working days and sleepy nights. That black is black and white is white. That Superman
Marianne Briscoe
and Robin Hood are still alive in Hollywood. That gasoline is in short supply. That rising cost of getting by. But I believe in love. I believe in old folks. I believe in children. I believe in you. I believe in
Marianne Briscoe.
love. I believe in babies. I believe in mom and dad. And I believe in you. Hey Siri, answer on speaker. Hello.
Yeah, hey, this HP does this 274T does not match.
What do you mean it doesn't match?
You must have a different number. There's no ink cartridges here for that number.
All right, give me a second.
Okay.
Two 742.
Yep. It's an HP, right?
Yeah.
It's an HP 2742.
Yeah.
You said it is. He's not pulling anything up on that number. Is there anything there on it?
It's a desk jet.
A desk jet.
2742.
But is that an HP?
Yep.
HP desk jet 2742.
Okay, they do 467.
Oh.
67.
And it's what now?
HP 67.
It's
That is the ink cartridge.
HP 67. Okay.
That's what I named that.
Do you know where they are? Oh, right behind you. All right, Shenandoah, thank you.
You're welcome. You were live on the air, by the way.
Yeah, it's HP 67.
Oh. Okay. All righty.
All right, bye.
Love you.
Love you too, bye.
Bye.
Oh, hold on. Are you still there?
Yeah.
What's the difference between
What?
who you asking? Oh, he's gone. Is there a green and a black? Oh, 67, and here's 67. Okay. Okay.
Oh, they probably a different amount of ink and or refillable.
You said it's probably different amount of ink or refillable. That's what Shen said.
Well, okay, which is which?
Well, I don't know.
One of them is 48.99. One's 37.99, and one's 32.99, and one's 23.99.
Oh, well, you better go get him.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Love you too, Black. And do you just need black, or does it come in a kit?
It comes in a kit, I think.
Okay.
I'm out of all of the colors. I mean, they just ran out.
All right. I'll see what I can find out.
All right.
Because we're at Office Depot.
Oh, okay.
All right. Is that where you normally get it? Does Walmart have it?
Yeah.
Didn't you say you got it at the thing at Walmart?
Yeah. But I bought it because it's cheaper to buy a printer than it is to buy
Ink?
yeah.
Yeah, these are $23.99 to $32.99 to $31.99.
Oh, well, there's a lot cheaper there then.
Okay. All right. Let me see if I can find out.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, sir.
Sorry for the disruption there, folks, but I have to get some ink from that printer. If I don't get it, well, you know how that goes. No print. Oh, let's see. Okay, anybody watching? No. Crying for feeling so lonely, lonely and blue. Song lyrics, lonely and blue. Song lyrics, lonely and blue. Song lyrics, crazy. Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted. And that you would love me through. Oh, crazy. I worry. Why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Crazy for thinking that you, my love, could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying. I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying and crazy for loving you. Let's see. How about uh, song lyrics, The Wildwood Flower? Song lyrics, The Wildwood Weed. All right, here we go. Well, the name of the song is The Wildwood Flower. Now, The Wildwood Flower is an old country classic. It's gained a whole lot of new popularity. The song ain't doing any more popular, but the flower is doing real good. Well, the wildwood flower grew out on the farm. Uh, we never knew what it was called. Sometimes it was a flower. Sometimes uh, we said it was a weed, but I didn't give it much thought. Now, one day I was out there talking to my brother, and I reached down and I reached for a weed to chew on. Well, things got fuzzy, things got blurry, and then everything was gone. Hmm, didn't know what happened, but I knew it beat the heck out of sniffing burlap. Well, I come to, and my brother was there, and he said, "What's wrong with your eyes?" So I don't know. I was chewing on a weed, and he said, "Let me give it a try." We spent most of the rest of that day and most of that night trying to find my brother Bill. Well, we caught up with him about 6 o'clock the next morning, singing naked, singing on the windmill. And he said he flew up there. I had to fly up and get him down. He was about half crazy. Well, the very next day, we picked a bunch of them weeds and we put them in the sun to dry. And then we mashed them and we cle- cleaned them off. And then we put them in a corn cob pipe. Well, smoking them wood, wildwood flowers got to be a habit. We never seen much harm. We thought it was kind of handy to take a trip and never leave the farm. And well, big old puff and of that wildwood weed, and the next thing you know, you're just wandering around behind the little animals. Well, all good things got to come to an end. At this time, it's, it's the time with the wildwood weed. One day, the fellers from Washington come by and spied them, and they turned white as a sheet. And they dug and they burned and they burned and they dug. and they killed all our cute little weeds. And then they drove away. We just smiled and waved, sitting on that there sack of seeds. Yeah, y'all come on back now. You hear? Okay, let's just go on into some of the. Oh, not that. October holidays, other than Halloween, of course. We know Halloween's the big holiday. October arrives with the crispin in the air. The days continue to get shorter, and Jack Frost will pay many of us a visit, and we just might see the first snowflake of the season. October 2024 holidays, big and small, fill the calendar this month. And there are October national holidays and international holidays. And every day we get to celebrate several special, unique, or quirky fun days. So, so, so rather than pick a holiday each day to enjoy, why not celebrate them all? It will be loads of fun. So load your August 2024 calendar with the holidays, big and small. Why did it say August? We're talking about October. So as we head towards the end of the month, things start to become eerie and more than a little scary and spooky. We enjoy the lead up to one of the biggest and spookiest holidays of the year, Halloween. Halloween has become more than just a day, it's a whole season teeming with traditions and fun things to do. The Halloween season leads up to the big night when kids dress up and go out trick or treating. But during the season, there are more seasonal holidays to enjoy, like Frankenstein Friday, Mischief Night, Howl in the Moon Night, and more. So, here we go. October 1st, International Coffee Day. This October holiday can give you the jitters. International Day of the Elderly, National Homemade Cookies Day, National Pumpkin Spice Day, and World Vegetation Day. So that's your October 1st holidays. Okay, story time with TV Grandpa. Let's see, what are we going to do here? We no longer have the Bears. Yeah, we don't like that one. Try this one. Yeah, we'll try this. Let's try this one. Oh, yeah. Well, today, why don't we just do Cinderella? Okay, kiddos, we're going to do Cinderella for today. Hey, kiddos, jump up on the couch or jump up on the bed, wherever it is you rest your sleepy little head. Because TV Grandpa is about to lull you off to sleep with another little mind wandering treat. Wake up, start to watch a click or two, go to sleep. Okay, here we go. Once upon a time, a girl named Cinderella lived with her stepmother and two stepsisters. Poor Cinderella had to work hard all day long so the others could rest. It was she who had to wake up each morning when it was still dark and cold and start the fires. It was she who cooked the meals. It was she who kept the fire going. The poor girl could not scarce stay clean from all the ashes and cinders by the fire. Now, what it means, her two stepsisters laughed, and that is why they called her Cinderella. Now, one day, big news came to town. The king and queen were going to have a ball, and it was time for the prince to find a bride. All of the young ladies in the land were invited to come, and they were wild with joy. They would wear their most beautiful gowns and fix their extra knives, their hair all up extra nice. And maybe the prince would like them. Well, at Cinderella's house, she knew she now had extra work to do, and she had to make two brand new gowns for her stepsisters. Faster, faster, they shouted, one of the stepsisters. Yeah, you call that a dress? Screamed the other. Oh dear, said Cinderella. When can I? And the stepmother marched into the room. When can you what? Well, said the girl, when will I have time to make my own dress for the ball? You? Yelled the stepmother. Who said you were going to the ball? What a lad, said one stepsister. Such a mess. They pointed at Cinderella, and all of them laughed. Cinderella said to herself, when they look at me, maybe they see a mess. But I am not that way, and if I could, I would go to the ball. Well, soon it was time for the stepmother and the stepsisters to leave for the big party. Now, their fine cottage came to the door. The stepmother and stepsisters hopped inside, and they were off. Goodbye, Cinderella. Have a good time. But her stepmother and stepsisters did not turn around to see her. Oh, me, said Cinderella. The carriage rode down the street. She said aloud, I wish I could go to the ball too. And then poof, all of a sudden in front of her was a fairy. You called, said the fairy. Did I? Said Cinderella. Who are you? Why, your fairy godmother, of course. I know your wish, and I have come to grant it. But, Cinderella, my wish is impossible. Excuse me, said the fairy grandmother in a huff. Did I not just show up out of thin air? Yes, you did, Cinderella, or said Cinderella. And then let me be the one to say what is possible or not. Well, I think you, and I want to go to the ball too. So she looked down at her dirty clothes. But look at me. You do look a bit of a mess, child, said the fairy godmother. Even if I had something nice to wear, said the girl, I would have to no way to get there. Well, dear me, all of that is possible, said the fairy. With that, she tapped her wand on Cinderella's head, and at once Cinderella was all clean. She was dressed in a beautiful blue gown. Her hair was set up high on her head inside a golden band. This is wonderful, said Cinderella. Who said I was done? Said the fairy godmother. And she tapped with her wand again. At once, a beautiful carriage came to be, with a driver of 4 white horses. Am I dreaming? Said Cinderella, looking around her. Is it real as real as can be? Said the fairy godmother. But there is one thing you must know. What is that? All of this lasts only to midnight tonight, and at the stroke of midnight, it will all be over. Everything will go back to how it was before. Then I must be sure to leave the ball before midnight, said Cinderella. Good idea, said the fairy godmother. And so she stepped back. My work is done. And with that, the fairy godmother was gone. Cinderella looked around her, and did that even happen? But there she stood in a fine gown and with a golden band in her hair. And there were her driver and 4 horsemen before her, waiting. Coming, coming, called, coming, called the driver, and she stepped into the carriage, and they were off. Now, over at the ball, the prince did not know what to think. Why do you have a that sad look on your face? The queen said to her son, looking around you, you could not ask for finer maidens than these. I know, mother, said the prince, and yet he knew something was wrong. He may he had met many of the young women, and yet after he said hello one by one, he could find nothing more to say. Look, someone pointed to the front door. Who is that? And all the heads turned. Who was that lovely maiden stepping down the stairs? She held her head tall and looked as if she belonged, but no one knew her. There is something about her, said the prince to himself. I will ask her to dance. And he walked over to Cinderella. Have we met? Said the prince. I am pleased to meet you now, said Cinderella with a bow. I feel as though if I know you, said the prince. But, of course, that is impossible. Many things are possible, said Cinderella, if you wish them to be true. Well, the prince felt a leap in his heart, and he and Cinderella danced. And when the song was over, they danced again, and then they danced again, and yet again. And soon the other maidens, all at the ball, grew jealous. Now, why is he dancing all the time with her? They said. How rude. But all that the prince could do was, was see Cinderella. And they laughed and they talked and they danced some more. In fact, they danced for so long that Cinderella did not see the clock. Dong, said the clock. Cinderella looked up. Dong, went the clock again. She looked up again. Oh my, she cried out. It is almost midnight. Dong, rang the clock again. Why does that matter? Said the prince. Dong, called the clock. I must go, said Cinderella. Dong, went the clock. But we just met, said the prince. Why leave now? Dong, rang the clock again. I must go, said Cinderella, and she ran to the steps. Dong, said the clock. I cannot hear you, said the prince. The clock uh, is too loud. Dong, rang the clock. Goodbye, said Cinderella, and up the stairs she ran. Dong, went the clock. Please stop for a moment, said the prince. Oh dear, she said, as one glass slipper fell off from her foot onto the stairs. But Cinderella kept running up. Dong, said the clock. Please wait a moment, said the prince. Dong, rang the clock. Goodbye, Cinderella turned at one last time, and then she rushed out the door. Dong, the clock was quiet, and it was midnight. Wait, called the prince, and he picked up her glass slipper, and he rushed out the door. He looked around, but could not see her blue dress anywhere. This is all I have left from her, he said. Looking down at the glass slipper, he saw that it was made in a special way to fit a foot like none other. And somewhere there is the other glass slipper, he said. And when I find it, I will find her too. And then I will ask her to be my bride. And from hut to hut, from house to house, went the prince. And one young woman after another tried to fit her foot inside the glass slipper, but none could fit. And so the prince moved on. And at last the prince came to Cinderella's house. He is coming, called one stepsister, and he and she looked out the window at the door and screamed up the out uh, screamed the other stepsister. Quick, yelled the stepmother. Get ready. One of you must be the one to fit that foot in that slipper, no matter what. The prince knocked, and the stepmother flew open the door. Come in, she cried. I have two lovely daughters for you to see. Well, the first stepsister tried to place her foot in the glass slipper, and she tried hard, but it just would not fit. And then the second stepsister tried to fit her foot inside, and she tried and tried with all her might too, but no dice. Are there any other young women in the house? Said the prince. None, said the stepmother. And then I must go, said the prince. Maybe there is one more, said Cinderella, stepping into the room. I thought you said there were no other young women here, said the prince. None who matter, said the stepmother in haste. Come here, said the prince, and Cinderella stepped up to him. The prince got down on one knee and tried the glass slipper on her foot. It fit perfectly, and then from her pocket, Cinderella took out something. It was the other glass slipper. I knew it, he cried. You are the one. What? Shouted the stepsister. Not her, screamed the other stepsister. This cannot be, yelled the stepmother. But it was too late. The prince knew that Cinderella was the one, and he looked into her eyes, and he did not see the cinders in her hair or the ashes on her face. I have found you, he said, and I have found you, said Cinderella. And so Cinderella and the prince were married, and they lived happily ever after. The end. Okay, that brings us to the Daily Bread portion of the program, which is brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2024. The Bible with Briscoe 2024 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2024 will be Isaiah 11 through 13 and Ephesians 4. So, don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2024 for your daily reading of the Bible. God's provided protection is today's devotion in the daily bread portion of the program, and today's scripture and insight will be Ephesians 6:10 through 18. I recommend that you do go to odb.org and pull up the daily devotion and read that for yourself. I am not allowed to read it for copyright issues due to the fact they've got their own narrated version. So um, just go on there, throw a little change their way if you could, so that they can help spread the gospel all around the world with their booklet, The Daily Bread. God's provided protection. Ephesians 6:10 through 18. The armor of God. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggles is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. And therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you have done everything to stand firm, and then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, and with the breastplate of righteousness in its place, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, and pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all the Lord's people. And that was Ephesians 6:10 through 18, which concludes the daily bread portion of the program today, which was brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2024, a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. All righty, my friends. Hey, that's it. That's all. That's Shin Show in the nutshell. And so I've got one more song for you, and it goes like this. Oh, goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So, goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This your husband, Shenandoah Briscoe, saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, God loves you and so do I. So come on back and see us again tomorrow because, well, you know, we'll be here, God willing, and we hope that you are too. Please like and share. Bye. God bless you.